Hi everybody. People are saying I'm on the side. Why am I on the side? Hold on a second. I don't know why. Oh. Okay, well we'll go this way. Hi guys, and welcome to another adventures quiz. I'm gonna have to balance you now. Why has it done that? I'll just hold you. I'm gonna hold you for an hour and a half. So welcome. And I have done a nice background, but you're not going to be able to see it now because I've got to hold you. But also, on the arguably the hottest day of the year so far, I'm in a woolly jacket for this occasion, so that I am Del Boy. It's hot, but that's the level of commitment I have to these quizzes. I'm hot. But welcome to another quiz. Happy VE Day. Hope you've been outside on your gardens, enjoying the sunshine at a safe distance, and having some nice times with your families outside the front of your houses. So tonight is Only Fools and Horses, as you can tell, and it's going to work slightly differently in as much as there's still 80 questions, but they're in 6 rounds rather than 8. So there's 4 rounds of 15 questions and 2 rounds of 10 questions. So instead of all of the rounds having 10 questions, some have 15, some have 10. I do have some announcements and shout outs and things to do in between rounds, as normal. So if you do send a shout out through, keep your ears open because you may hear your shout out this evening. So welcome to everybody, and we will get started. Just a reminder as well, while we're online, I know a lot of you have already clicked the link and you found me, but if you see any other links on my Facebook, on the event, on my Facebook page or anywhere, do not click them. They're scams. We're getting them every single time we're doing a quiz. And unfortunately there's nothing I can do about them. I'm trying my best to get rid of them, but it's just not working. So just ignore anything that isn't posted except the ones that are posted by Adventures, which is me. So other than that, let's get started. So the first round is all about general knowledge of Only Fools and Horses. So number 1 is, who was the script writer for the show? Who was the script writer for the show? Number 2, in what year did the first show air? So in what year did the show first air? The first episode. Number 3, how many series were broadcasted? How many series were broadcasted? I'm going to turn you on the side again and test. My orientation is not locked. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Number 4, what was the show almost called? So before it was called Only Fools and Horses, what was it almost called? Number 5, what is the name of the tower block where the Trotters live? What is the name of the tower block where the Trotters live? Number 6, what colour is the Trotters' independent trading van? Nice easy one there for you. What colour is the Trotters' independent trading van? Number 7, another easy one for you. Who played Del Boy? There he is. Who played Del Boy? Number 8. The Trotters live on which floor of the tower block? So number 8 is the Trotters live on which floor of the tower block? Number 9. What is the name of Del's dad? What is the name of Del's dad? Number 10. What is the name of the two brothers' mum? So we've got the dad. What is the name of the two brothers' mum? Number 11. In which American city do the Trotters find themselves in the 1991 Christmas special? So in which American city do the Trotters find themselves in the 1991 Christmas special? Number 12. What is the age gap between David Jason and Nicholas Lyndhurst? What is the age gap between David Jason and Nicholas Lyndhurst? Number 13. Which famous sports star appeared in a Sport Relief special? So which famous sports star appeared in a Sport Relief special? Number 14. Due to insurance issues, filming did not always take place in London. Which other UK city was used for filming? So due to insurance issues, filming did not always take place in London. Which other UK city was used for filming? And another nice easy one to finish the round for you. What superhero duo did Del and Rodney dress up as? What superhero duo did Del and Rodney dress up as? And while you get your answers together, I'll do a couple of shout outs. So hello to Ian and Helen, who absolutely love Only Fools and Horses, so welcome. Laura and Mike send their love to you. Hello to Jodie, Ronnie and Bo Clark. Welcome, guys. I hope you enjoy the evening. And happy 40th birthday to Robert. And just a reminder, guys, the questions will be posted to the Facebook event after each round. So if you did miss anything, they are on there. So just have a look on there. And after the quiz has finished, I will post the questions and answers packs onto my website again so that you can download them and do them at a later date with friends and family, or if you've missed anything, you can catch up. So we'll go straight to the answers for round 1. Who was the scriptwriter for the show? It was John Sullivan. Number 2, in what year did the show first air? It was 1981. Number 3, how many series were broadcasted? It was 7. Number 4, what was the show almost called? It was the Reddies. Number 5, the tower block that the Trotters lived in was called the Nelson Mandela House. Number 6, the colour of their van was, of course, yellow. Who played Del Boy? David Jason. Number 8, the Trotters live on the 12th floor of the block. The name of Del Boy's dad is Reg. Number 10, the name of the two brothers' mom is Joan. Number 11, in which American city do the Trotters find themselves in? It's Miami. Number 12, what is the age gap between David Jason and Nicholas Lyndhurst? It's 21 years. 21 years. Which famous sports star appeared in a Sport Relief special? It was David Beckham. David Beckham. Number 14, due to insurance issues, filming did not always take place in London. It also took place in Bristol. So the other location was Bristol. And a nice easy one to finish that one was the superhero that Del and Rodney dressed up as was Batman and Robin. 1 point for that. You can't get 1 point per Batman and Robin. It was a duo. So 1 point for that. Okay. On to round number 2. My arm's going to hurt by the end of this. Another level of commitment to you guys. Because my phone's playing up and it's not letting me turn. Okay, number 1. So round 2 is all about Del Boy. So all these questions are about Del Boy. So, number 1. How many days before the first show was recorded did David Jason find out he had got the lead role? So how many days before the first show was recorded did David Jason find out he had got the lead role? Number 2. What name does Del Boy use at the dating agency? What name does Del Boy use at the dating agency? Number 3. What Del Boy phrase was added into the Oxford English Dictionary in 2003? So what Del Boy phrase was added to the Oxford English Dictionary in 2003? Number 4. Where does Jumbo Mills invite Del Boy to go and be his executive car cleaner? Where does Jumbo Mills invite Del Boy to go and be his executive car cleaner? Number 5. Who does Del Boy mistake Jonathan Ross for on the phone? Who does Del Boy mistake Jonathan Ross for on the phone? Number 6. What is Del Boy's middle name? What is Del Boy's middle name? Number 7. In the first episode, Big Brother, Del Boy buys 25 watt from Trigger. In the first episode, Big Brother, Del Boy buys 25 watt from Trigger. Number 8. What vegetable paste does Del Boy put in Boyce's hair product? What vegetable paste does Del Boy put in Boyce's hair product, should I say? Number 9. What is Del Boy diagnosed with in hospital? So number 9 is what is Del Boy diagnosed with in hospital? Number 10. What is the name of the water Del comes up with? What is the name of the water that Del comes up with? Number 11. What card hand does Del Boy state he has in a poker game against Boise before revealing his 4 aces? What card hand does Del Boy state he has in the poker game against Boise before revealing he has 4 aces? Number 12. In what language does Del believe he can speak? In what language does Del believe he can speak? Number 13. How many times does Del Boy marry? How many times does Del Boy marry? Number 14. How many years suspended sentence does Del Boy get for tax evasion? How many years suspended sentence does Del Boy get for tax evasion? And finally, number 15. What does Del Boy refer to Raquel as? What does Del Boy refer to Raquel as? Okay, a couple of shout outs where you get your final answers. Hello to Lydia and Jacob. Happy birthday to John Richards, who's 72 today. Happy birthday, John. Hope you're enjoying the quiz. Happy 25th birthday to Jana Walker. And hello to Ped. And hello to Yvonne, Robert and Sarah. Jessica says she misses you a lot. So welcome to all you guys tonight. I hope you're enjoying the quiz. Just a quick reminder to people as well. I have turned the chat off my side, which I thought would turn the chat off everywhere else, but apparently it hasn't. So just a reminder, everybody, please don't put the answers in the comments. It's just ruining it for everybody else. So please refrain from putting the answers in the comments box. For some reason, when I've set the YouTube live up today, it's not let me rotate and it's not let me turn the chat off. So technology's let me down again this week. It's all going great, guys. No, but just please stop putting your answers in the comments, because it's just going to ruin it for everybody else. And that's not the spirit of today. Today is VE Day. Of all days, community spirit and all that, stop it. Let's go to the answers for round 2. And a reminder, the round 2 questions are now on the Facebook event if you've missed any. But the answers to round 2 are: how many days before the first show was recorded did David Jason find out he had got the lead role? It was 4 days. Number 2, what name does Del Boy use at the dating agency? It's Derek Duval. Number 3, what Del Boy phrase was added into the English dictionary in 2003? It was lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Number 4, where does Jumbo Mills invite Del Boy to go to be his executive car cleaner? It was Australia. Number 5, who does Del Boy mistake Jonathan Ross for on the phone? It was Mickey Pearce. Number 6, what is Del Boy's middle name? It's Edward. Number 7, in the first episode Big Brother, Del Boy buys 25 what? It was briefcases. He buys 25 briefcases. Number 8, what vegetable paste does Del Boy put in Boyce's hair product? It was garlic. I bet he smelled fantastic. Number 9, what is Del Boy diagnosed with in hospital? It was irritable bowel syndrome. Number 10, what is the name of the water Del comes up with? It's Peckham Springs. Number 11, what card hand does Del Boy state he has in the poker game? It was 2 pair, which technically is correct. He has 2 twos of aces, so it's 4 aces. Number 12, in what language does Del believe he can speak? It's French. Number 13, how many times does Del Boy marry? It was 0. He was always just engaged. Number 14, how many years suspended sentence does he get for tax evasion? It's 2. And number 15, what does Del Boy refer to Raquel as? It's his significant other. His significant other. So, we're on to round number 3. Again, this one has 15 questions in it. And it's all about Rodney. It's all about Rodney. So, number 1. What does Trigger call Rodney? What does Trigger call Rodney? Number 2. Where does Rodney tell Cassandra he lives? Where does Rodney tell Cassandra he lives? Number 3. What item of clothing does Rodney get mixed up with Cassandra's? What item of clothing does Rodney get mixed up with Cassandra's? Number 4. What subjects does Rodney have GCSEs in? I'll give you a clue. There's 2. So you can have 1 point per correct answer. So what subjects does Rodney have GCSEs in? Number 5. Which football club does Rodney support? Which football club does Rodney support? Number 6. What make of car does Rodney buy Del Boy? What make of car does Rodney buy Del Boy? Number 7. What is the name of Rodney's biological father? What is the name of Rodney's biological father? Number 8. Rodney has 2 main friends. One is Mickey Pearce. Who is the other? Rodney has 2 main friends. One is Mickey Pearce. Who is the other? Number 9. What is Rodney's usual drink when Del Boy's buying? Number 9. What is Rodney's usual drink when Del Boy is buying? Number 10. What was the name of the group Rodney joins when he had to pretend he is 14 years old? What was the name of the group Rodney joins when he had to pretend he is 14 years old? Number 11. What is Rodney's middle name? What is Rodney's middle name? Number 12. Where do Rodney and Del Boy build their nuclear shelter? Where do Rodney and Del Boy build their nuclear shelter? Number 13. What is the name of Rodney's daughter? What is the name of Rodney's daughter? Number 14. Rodney meets Cassandra at evening classes, but what class is it? Rodney meets Cassandra at evening classes, but what class is it? And number 15. What does Rodney tell Del they haven't got before Del Boy goes hang gliding? What does Rodney tell Del they haven't got before Del Boy goes hand gliding? I'll let you get your answers together and I'll do a couple of shout outs. I'm going to swap sides as well. I'm going to show you both sides. Well, halfway through, you'll get the other side of the board. Okay. So, happy birthday to Jeffrey Plowright. A shout out to Sue Spring from Steve and Beth. Hello, Sue. Welcome to the quiz. Hello to Jonathan Hartley. And a shout out to Joe in Chipping Sodbury. And a shout out to Harris from Prenna. Now, Harris, I heard that you had tickets to the Only Fools and Horses West End show. So when that gets rescheduled, I hope you really enjoy it. I was going to take my husband to it, but I never got around to doing it in the end. And then obviously it was rescheduled. So I hope you enjoy it. And welcome this evening. I hope everybody's enjoying the quiz. I'm sorry that it's this way round and everything. It's technology. Technology is a wonderful thing until it goes wrong. Okay. So let's do the answers to round 3, shall we? Oh, I've just heard that the West End show is amazing. Jill has just said the West End show is amazing. So, Harris, there you go. You're going to enjoy it when it comes back. So, number 1 of round 3. What does Trigger call Rodney? It's Dave. Number 2, where does Rodney tell Cassandra he lives? It's King's Avenue. Number 3, the item of clothing that Rodney gets mixed up with Cassandra's. It's coats. Number 4, the 2 subjects that Rodney has GCSEs in is maths and art. So you can get a point per correct answer on that one. Number 5, which football club does Rodney support? It's Chelsea. Number 6, what make of car does Rodney buy Del Boy? It's a Rolls Royce. Number 7, what is the name of Rodney's biological father? It's Freddie Robdell. Number 8, Rodney has 2 main friends. It's Mickey Pearce and Jevon. Number 9, what is Rodney's usual drink when Del Boy's buying? It's half a lager. Number 10, what was the name of the group Rodney joins when he has to pretend he's 14 years old? It's the Groovy Gang. Number 11, what is Rodney's middle name? It's Charlton. Number 12, where do Rodney and Del Boy build their nuclear shelter? It's on the roof of the tower block. Number 13, what is the name of Rodney's daughter? It's Joan. Number 14, Rodney meets Cassandra at evening classes, but what class was it? It was computing. And number 15, what does Rodney tell Del they haven't got before he goes hang gliding? It's a car phone. Okay, round number 4. In this round, there are 10 questions. So we're back to the normal 10 questions. And this round is all about Grandad and Uncle Albert. So, how well do you know these guys? Number 1. Who played Grandad in the show? Who played Grandad in the show? Number 2. How many TVs would Grandad normally watch at once? How many TVs would Grandad normally watch at once? Number 3. Which football club does Grandad mention about winning the cup? Which football club does Grandad mention about winning the cup? Number 4. Why is Grandad arrested in Benidorm? Why is Grandad arrested in Benidorm? Number 5. Who played Uncle Albert? Who played Uncle Albert? Number 6. What is Uncle Albert's middle name? What is Uncle Albert's middle name? Number 7. What line did Uncle Albert use to begin his stories? What line did Uncle Albert use to begin all of his stories? Number 8. In which series does Uncle Albert get introduced? In which series does Uncle Albert get introduced? Number 9. What coffee brand does Uncle Albert use when he gets the coffee and gravy mixed up? What coffee brand does Uncle Albert use when he gets the coffee and gravy mixed up? And number 10, what does Uncle Albert fall down for a number of insurance claims? What does Uncle Albert fall down for a number of insurance claims? Whilst you get your answers together, I'll just do another couple of shout outs. So hello to Anna Williams. Welcome, Anna. And a shout out to Natalie, Jack, Lulu and Maddie from Wiltshire. Welcome all. I hope you're enjoying the quiz and I hope you've enjoyed your day in the sunshine. Okay, let's go to the answers. The answers to round number 4 are: number 1, who played Grandad in the show? It's Leonard Pierce. Number 2, how many TVs would Grandad normally watch at once? It's 3. No, it's not. It's 2. Despite it's 3. Technically, it's 2, but it's also 3. So you can give yourself either. But give yourself a point for 2. Okay, number 3. What football club does Grandad mention about winning the cup? It's Millwall. Number 4. Why is Grandad arrested in Benidorm? It's jaywalking. Number 5, who played Uncle Albert? It was Buster Merrifield. Number 6, what is Uncle Albert's middle name? It's Gladstone. Number 7, what line did Uncle Albert use to begin his stories? It was during the war. Quite ironic for today. Number 8, in which series does Uncle Albert get introduced? It's season 4. Number 9, what coffee brand does Uncle Albert use when he gets the coffee and gravy mixed up? It's Maxwell House. And number 10, what does Uncle Albert fall down for a number of insurance claims? It's pub sellers. Okay, on to round number 5. This is all about the supporting cast. So we've done the main characters. We're now on to the supporting cast. So number 1, what is Trigger's real name? What is Trigger's real name? Number 3, what was the name of the spin-off series starring Boycie and Marlene? So what was the name of the spin-off series starring Boycie and Marlene? Number 4, what is the name of Denzel's wife? What is the name of Denzel's wife? People keep asking what number 2 was because the sound went off. I'm sorry about that. I will go back and do number 2 at the end of the round, so bear with me. Number 5, what is the name of Nags head pub landlord? What is the name of the Nags head pub landlord? Number 6, what are the Driscoll brothers' first names? What are the Driscoll brothers' first names? Number 7, what is the name of Boycie and Marlene's Great Dane? So what is the name of Boise and Marlene's Great Dane? Number 8. What was Damien's favourite genre of music? What was Damien's favourite genre of music? Number 9. In the episode The Sky's the Limit, which UK airport is Cassandra's flight rerouted to? In the episode The Sky's the Limit, which UK airport is Cassandra's flight rerouted to? And number 10. Trigger says the council depot is open 24 hours, but not when. So Trigger says the council depot is open 24 hours, but not when. And question 2, for those that missed it, was what is Boise's first name? What is Boise's first name? Okay, while you get your answers together, I'll do the last couple of shout-outs for the evening. So, happy 21st birthday to Emily Hilling. Lots of love from Mum, from Dad and Michelle. Hello to Shelley, Simon, Naomi and Amelia. Naomi and Amelia, now this is a very nice request. Naomi and Amelia, your mum is very proud of how you are coping with lockdown. So well done, girls. I know it's not an easy situation right now, but we will get there. And well done for coping so well with it. And thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you're enjoying it. And finally, last but not least, happy 60th birthday. Okay. So let's go through the answers to round number 5. So, number 1, what is Trigger's real name? It's Colin Ball. Number 2, what is Boise's first name? It's Aubrey. Number 3, what was the name of the spin-off series starring Boise and Marlene? It was The Green Green Grass. Number 4, what is the name of Denzel's wife? It's Corinne, or Corinne. Number 5, what is the name of the Nags head pub landlord? It's Mike Fisher. You can have a point for Mike or Mike Fisher, it's entirely up to you. Number 6, what are the Triskel brothers' first names? It's Danny and Tony. Number 7, what is the name of Boise and Marlene's Great Dane? It's Duke. Number 8, what was Damien's favourite genre of music? It was rap, and in particular, gangster rap. Number 9, in the episode The Sky's the Limit, which UK airport is Cassandra's flight rerouted to? It was Manchester. And finally, number 10, Trigger says the council depot is open 24 hours, but not at night. Not at night. Okay, we're on to the final round of the evening. That has gone quickly. Now, I was worried we weren't going to, I was going to have a look at the time and make sure we were ready for the Queen's speech at 9 o'clock. But you're going to have plenty of time to get ready for the Queen's speech at 9 o'clock. You can go and get yourself some food, a nice drink, chill out in front of the TV. Got plenty of time. We've only got one round left and it's 15 questions. So, let's get going. It's all about general knowledge again. So, it's any question to do with Only Fools. So, number 1. Where do the boys go on their Jolly Boys outing? Where do the boys go on their Jolly Boys outing? Number 2. What is the name of the watch the Trotters find that makes them millionaires? What is the name of the watch that the Trotters find that makes them millionaires? Number 3. How much does that watch sell for at auction? How much does that watch sell for at auction? Number 4. Who owns the calf? Who owns the calf? Number 5. What is the name of the TV game show Jonathan Ross presents? What is the name of the TV game show that Jonathan Ross presents? Number 6. In the famous chandelier scene, now there was always going to be a question about the chandelier scene, wasn't there? In the famous chandelier scene, the BBC could only afford one chandelier to break. How much did the chandelier cost? So in the famous chandelier scene, the BBC could only afford one chandelier to break. How much did the chandelier cost? Number 7. How do the brothers lose their millions? How do the brothers lose their millions? Number 8. Which UK coastal town was used to film the beach scenes for when the Trotters were supposedly in Benidorm? So which UK coastal town was used to film the beach scenes for when the Trotters were supposedly in Benidorm? Number 9. What are the Trotters caught smuggling from Amsterdam? What are the Trotters caught smuggling from Amsterdam? Number 10. In the episode Who's a Pretty Boy, what animal do Del, Rodney and Granddad think they have accidentally killed whilst decorating Denzel's flat? In the episode Number 11. Where do the brothers get held hostage by Lennox Gilby? Where do the brothers get held hostage by Lennox Gilby? Number 12. What gas do the inflatable dolls contain? What gas do the inflatable dolls contain? Number 13. Tony Angelino fails to hit a particular note in his duet with Raquel. What was that note? Tony Angelino fails to hit a particular note in his duet with Raquel. What was that note? Number 14. Which famous UK businessman made a guest appearance in the episode Miami Twice? Which famous UK businessman made a guest appearance in the episode Miami Twice? And number 15, what insect does Denzel squash during a high five with Del Boy? What insect does Denzel squash during a high five with Del Boy? Okay. I'll give you a moment or two to get your answers together, and we'll go through the answers to round number 6, the final round. Okay. So, number 1. Where do the boys go on their Jolly Boys outing? It was Margate. Number 2. The name of the watch that they find that makes them millionaires. It was the Harrison Lesser watch. How much did that watch sell for at auction? It was £6.2 million. I'd like to find a watch worth £6.2 million. Who owns the calf? It's Sid. Number 5. What is the name of the TV game show that Jonathan Ross presents? It's Gold Rush. Number 6, in the famous chandelier scene, the BBC could only afford one to break because it cost £6,000 each. £6,000. Number 7, how do the brothers lose their millions? It's in the Central American stock market when this Central American stock market crashes. The Central American stock market crashes. Number 8, which UK coastal town was used to film the beach scenes when they were supposed to be in Benidorm? It was Bournemouth. Bournemouth. Number 9, what are the Trotters caught smuggling from Amsterdam? It's diamonds. Number 10, in the episode Who's a Pretty Boy? What animal do Del, Rodney and Granddad think they've accidentally killed? It was the canary. Number 11, where do the brothers get held hostage? It's it's the supermarket. Number 12, the gas that the inflatable dolls contain is propane. Tony Angelino fails to hit a particular note in his duet with Raquel. The note was crying. Number 14, which famous UK businessman made a guest appearance in Miami twice? It was Richard Branson. And finally, number 15, what insect does Denzel squash during a high five with Del Boy? It was a butterfly. So, there you go. There is your Only Fools and Horses quiz. I'm sorry about the technical issues again. I'm just jinxed, I think. But we did all right. So there's your quiz. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've scored high on that quiz. As I said, I will now post the questions and answers on my website. I'll post the details on the Facebook event for you to see after this. So if you've missed anything or want to play it with some friends and family, feel free to download them off my website. But as always, I do have a tiebreaker question. If there's a draw within your family, I will give you the question now. And then once I've finished, I'll give you a couple of minutes and I will post the question and answer onto the Facebook event. So the tiebreaker question is, how many episodes of the show are there, including specials? So how many episodes of Only Fools and Horses are there, including specials? So I will post that on the Facebook event in a minute. So thank you to everybody that's joined us again. Today we have surpassed £130,000 raised for the NHS, which is just fantastic. So thanks ever so much for your support as always. I hope you enjoy the rest of the VE day. I hope you enjoyed the Queen's speech. Stay safe over the weekend. Continue to stay safe. And fingers crossed, we get some positive news on Sunday in the announcement that, you know, something slight will be relaxed. But who knows? Everybody, keep smiling, keep positive. We're getting there. And stay safe. And I'll see you again next week for Superheroes. Take care, everybody.